14-5 run. And yes, that is with these free video picks. And that's even after a 1-1 split yesterday. Guys, it is Friday, June the 5th. And this is Scott Rickenbach from Doc Sports with an MLB free pick for you. This one is on the Angels-Dodgers matchup. So in this one, the current line on this one is the Dodgers, a minus 200 favorite, big favorite at home. And the total is 8, juiced to the over. That's a total of 8 runs and slightly juiced to the over at the time of this recording. And again, the Dodgers are a big favorite, minus 200 in this one on the money line. So, of course, I will mention that if you're interested in the spread here, the run line option on this game, I do want to mention that the current number on that is the Dodgers minus 1.5 runs and plus 105. Which way are we going in this game and why? Well, we're going to dive right into that in just one moment. Before I do, I want to mention another free thing for you. Well, first, let's talk about these free pick records. Long term now, 179 and 144. More recently, 98 and 73. And that includes this current 14-5 run. And again, that's even after a 1-1 split yesterday. So you guys can see I'm working hard to give you free pick winners here. And I also want to mention that you can get my premium picks. You can actually get started absolutely free. If you're a new customer to Doc Sports, check out the free $60 account option. The link is right here in the video, docsports.com/free60, and get on board for free premium pick action. For example, you could have had my 8-unit NHL playoff game of the year last night, which was on the total. And yes, guys, it took a big third period, but hey, it got there for us, and a win's a win. I had game 1 over the total also, which was a much easier win. I wish that had been my 8-unit play, but either way, we'll take that 8-unit winner in game 2, which makes me 4-0 now with my last 4 8-unit picks, those in postseason action. That was 2-0 in March Madness. Then I also hit my NBA playoff game of the year and now my NHL playoff game of the year. So big 4-0 run with those 8-unit picks. And the point is, you could have had that absolutely free. If you're a new customer to Doc Sports, take advantage of that free $60 account option and get on board for some premium pick winners where I'm red hot with these picks rated 7 units and above. Especially those big top games are hot. But overall, it's been big long-term winning in NBA, NHL, also WNBA and baseball action. So get on board. And speaking of that baseball action, Angels and Dodgers. Now, Sasaki for the Dodgers actually has some pretty solid, decent numbers. And that includes in mid-May, he faced the Angels and he had a very good start against them. But this Angels team is starting to turn the corner. They've had some bigger run scoring games here in recent weeks. And that's part of the reason that, they're still not lighting the world on fire, but they have won 7 of their last 12 games. They're coming off an 11-4 win yesterday. And remember, we're looking at a total of only 8 runs here. Now, there's a little bit of uncertainty as to who's going to start for the Angels in this one. But what I'm really looking at is the matchup in terms of what I'm expecting from each lineup here. Even if the Angels, for example, go with a bullpen game or whatever they decide to do here, the fact is that Angels games have been trending toward bigger run totals. We've seen now 1, 2, 3, it's 6 of their last 7 games have totaled at least 8 runs. And we're looking at a total here of 8 runs. And again, Angels coming off that big win yesterday, that was against the Rockies. That gives them a momentum boost. And then here on the other side of the equation, you have a Dodgers team that's going to be fired up off a loss. They've been strong off a loss. If you look at the last few times that they've had a loss, they won the next game, scored 4 runs, won the next game, scored 5 runs, won the next game, scored 11 runs, won the game, scored 9 runs, won the game, scored 6 runs. So this team bounces back when they're off a loss. And of course, that's what good teams do. And the Dodgers, of course, one of the best teams in baseball. So I do expect them to score well here, but I really like what I've been seeing from the Angels as well. And that's why I like the over in this matchup instead of considering to get involved with the Dodgers at a big money line price or risk getting burned if we play the run line and they only win the game by 1 run. I really like the security of the fact that both these teams should score decently in this game, and we've got a low total of 8 runs. So based on the current trending with these teams, remember the Dodgers had scored at least 6 runs in 3 of their last 4 games before losing 3-2 yesterday. So Dodgers bounce back at the plate. Angels build off of yesterday's big win, and we see a high-scoring game here. I'm going to go over the total of 8 runs in this Dodgers-Angels matchup. That is your free pick here in baseball for Friday. But also, don't forget, I have an additional free pick going. And in fact, it's on the NBA Finals Game 2 tonight. So if you want to get that video and also make sure you don't miss any videos from the fine cappers here at Doc Sports and get in on my videos each and every day, consider subscribing to the Doc Sports YouTube channel. And then also consider turning on notifications, and you'll get notified as we post this free content for you on a daily basis. Once again, guys, also want to remind you my premium picks are available at my Scott Rickenbach page at Doc Sports. If you've been enjoying all these free winners, get on board also for some premium pick action. That's where my top games are, the best bets, and these have been red hot. Also hit my only other 6-unit and above play yesterday was in Canadian football. Started the season with a big winner on the over in that game, which did go over even before that late field goal that sent the game to overtime. So was a nice football winner there in CFL action, Canadian football action. So get on board for all the winners. Check out the Scott Rickenbach page at Doc Sports. And once again, the free pick here is over 8 runs in the Angels-Dodgers game. I'm wishing you the best of luck here today and always, and let's have a huge weekend together. I appreciate you guys. Scott Rickenbach from Doc Sports. Let's get it.